2018 has been such a strange time for me when it comes to game releases. I haven't had a great time financially this year, so I haven't really played too many brand new games this year, which I kind of regret. Now, I know that there's been a lot of great games released this year, such as Detroit, Straight Outta Robots, some motherfucker named Android, Dad of War, Spooderman, but I just haven't been able to play these games yet, and I'm so sad about that. So they won't be on this list, but from what I hear, I am sure that they definitely deserve to be on here and at least get a mention. Also, there will be games in this list that were not released this year, but I played them this year, so that counts. Okay, mom, you gonna ground me, mom, for playing video games? So first up on my list is Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, like I said, this wasn't released this year, but I did play it this year. That's why it's on the list. Now, back in the day, I played a lot of Assassin's Creed, all the way up to Assassin's Creed 4, and I want to be honest, I freaking hated that game, okay? I freaking hated it. I lost all interest as game after game came out, all having the same horrible control schemes and boring tailing missions. I just stopped caring, but Origins brought me back. I decided to buy the game this year after my buddy Nod, hi Nod, told me how great it was, and I had an absolute blast playing this game. I loved the concept of Assassin's Creed doing a crossover with your usual kind of RPG game. It was awesome! What made this even better for me was the sweet Final Fantasy 15 crossover that granted amazing items to the game, such as this. Really, Square Enix? Really? Next up, Far Cry 5. I once was lost, but now I'm Far Cry 5. But now I shoot you in the face. This is another game franchise that I put down for a while because, to be honest, after playing Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4 just felt way too similar but nowhere near as interesting. I didn't really like the story or the characters, apart from Pig and Min. So I just didn't care for the game and didn't end up finishing it. Far Cry 5, however, oh my god, there's planes, there's this arcade mode thing with all these custom maps, oh damn, there's a dog, there's a fucking dog! Now I have to say, I really enjoyed that Ubisoft decided to take the Far Cry franchise to America. It felt so different and interesting, and the main bad guy is American Jesus. Actually, that sounds like a good movie title. Hey Jess! Get me Hollywood on the phone! Now my next game is going to be a smaller one, but at E3, Square Enix and Dontnod announced the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit, and I guess I was just maybe a little bit excited. I mean, I wouldn't say I was like hyped, but you know, like if the shoe fits. This was pretty much just a demo for Life is Strange 2, but I really loved the completely different tone that they used in this game. Everything just felt so bright and happy and innocent. The way a kid is supposed to be and the way a kid is supposed to feel. That's the way that I was when I was a kid. It brought back all these old memories of all the good times I had as a child, all the trips and all the adventures I had. Now, of course, there's more to the story than just kid plays superhero for like an hour, but I suggest you try the game for yourself. And the best part of this game, it's free! Oh yeah, baby, it's free. You want that Life is Strange game? You want that Life is Strange game? You can have it, you can have it. So before I start the next one, in which it will become obvious that I did not pick this as Game of the Year, I just want to say I have my fair reasons for not making this my Game of the Year. And that game is Fortnite. Just kidding, suckers. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, that's... God damn it. Red Dead Redemption 2 has a phenomenal story about the dying age of the outlaw, the turn of the century change in the West, with amazing moments and an outstanding array of voice actors. Its sound is just... And the graphics, by God, the graphics. It's just... Whew. Oh, God. Oh my god, what has you inside of me? Oh please, just let me marry you and have your children, please. Red Dead Redemption 2, just take me, I will take all my clothes off right now for you, please. So why isn't it Game of the Year, you ask? The gameplay. I had so many instances where the delayed control scheme that this game has would mess with what I was doing in the game. My horse was also incredibly turned on by any tree she could find, because she wouldn't stop running into the damn things, and I literally could not turn her away. One time I was in the middle of a horse chase trying to catch a bounty, and my horse decided to run up a downed tree that was leaning against a rock. She sent us both flying through the air, we crashed to the ground with a lot of damage, and I failed that mission straight away. Really wish I got a clip of that because it was so goddamn annoying, but I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny. On top of that, the animations in the late portions of the game just looked really bad in a lot of places. All the non-stop issues that I experienced with the game just made the realistic horse testicles that much more ridiculous. How about polishing the game and fix your goddamn controls instead of making horse testicles? Okay. I'm fine. I honestly don't mean to be so negative about the game. I enjoyed it quite a bit actually, but all the problems that I had just stopped me from enjoying it to its full potential. And these issues are only scratching the surface on what was a lot of problems that I had during this game. Also, whoever decided it was a good idea to unequip all of your weapons anytime you ride a horse needs a goddamn slap in the face with their own realistic horse testicles. If there is one moment in 2018 that made me go, oh holy shit, I need to play this right now, oh my god, then it was the surprise release of Deltarune, the spiritual sequel to the amazing Undertale. What a game! You done it again! Wham! Home run out of the park and your dad is still drunk and trying to start fights with the other dads. God damn it, Dad, why do you do this every time I go to a ball game? All I want to do is watch the freaking guys play. Now, Deltarune is not a continuation of the story, or at least from what we know of, but more of an alternate universe. You play as new character Chris as he sets off on a strange journey after being trapped inside a school storage room and transported to a mysterious new realm. The follow-up, Toby and his band of merry men made some changes to the game, including a change in the combat mechanics. The combat now feels like the insemination of Final Fantasy and Undertale's love child, and it is freaking awesome. The story in my opinion is not quite as good as Undertale, but it's still wonderful nonetheless. You got Chris over here, who's once again a kind of blank slate character, you got Susie, the brutish angry loner, and then you got old green hat boy Rousey. Susie and Rousey have almost polar opposite personalities, which helps build tension and drama throughout the game's twists and turns. Deltarune is definitely one of my favourite parts of 2018, and I highly recommend you go and check it out. You want to know the best part about the game? Do you want to know the best part? Oh, it's free, baby! Oh yeah, you want that Deltarune? Well, you can have that Deltarune, you can have that Deltarune, everybody gets a Deltarune. Now, this next game for me is a tough one. It really is. I really want to give it my game of the year, because overall it was. But this game didn't come out this year, so I kind of felt it'd be a little bit unfair to give it my game of the year for 2018, and that game is Stardew Valley. This game, oh my god, this game. I've never had such a relaxed experience in gaming in my entire life. There is absolutely nothing in this world like coming home after a stressful long ass day and hanging out with my udder cups and my clucking boys. The overall story is that your great grandfather is on his deathbed and he leaves you the will to his farm, so that if the day ever comes where the world gets you down and you start to just feel horrible about your life, you can start a new life at the farm. So that's what you do. You stick it to your boss and skedaddle on down to Farmy Town. Now obviously you can do a lot of farming in this game, like I'm talking, you got your animals, you got your watering crops, you got your cooking, you got your watering the animals and then cooking them. But there's also a ton of stuff to do outside of that. You can delve deep into the mines, which is a cool old school feeling dungeon with a lot of variation and a lot of treasure to collect. You can go fishing. That's pretty explanatory. You go fishing. You can talk to the people of the town and form friendships with them. And you can even get married and have kids. Each villager has a secret story to them that you can discover by cracking open a couple of cold ones with your boy Lewis. And it's all super relaxing and just fun. Stardew Valley is wickedly good, like so good it should be arrested and locked up, like the dude was in Hannibal. The best part for me about this game is I managed to purchase this on sale for £3. Now, I don't know the actual value of that in dollars, so I'm just gonna guess at about $5 or $6, but like, that is so goddamn cheap that I should be locked up forever with the Hannibal dude, because that is a steal. So, I want this to be known right now. This will be a very controversial choice to some people. So I'm giving you a warning before it's a way out. Oh, it's got the best gameplay ever known to man. It's got Joseph Fares. Fuck you! He loves his fans. My game of the year is A Way Out. My reason for this is that I rate these games based on how much fun I had playing them and how much enjoyment I got out of it. Doesn't matter how good the graphics are, doesn't matter how good the gameplay may be, if I didn't have as much fun with that game, it will not be my game of the year. That's why Red Dead can go lick a goddamn toad. A Way Out was something that I was able to play with my girlfriend on this channel, so it has a special sentimentality to it, but I just loved this game. Every moment was just completely enjoyable. There wasn't a single part that I can ever remember disliking, and I didn't have any issues with it. I was smack bang in the middle of this amazing story about two dudes breaking out of prison to go find some mob boss and whack his ass. But here I am playing a banjo with my best bro Jessica.
Wasting time, Tim.
How dare you say this is a waste of time?
Then we were in our boat, we were driving at high speeds, we were shooting cops, we were banging hammers, we were doing this. And it was all just incredibly fun. If you have a good buddy or a significant other that you can play games with, get this game and let the good times roll. It is completely worth it. You can play it couch co-op, which is how we played it, and in my opinion it's the best way to experience the game, or you can play online with your friend. So go for it and have a good time. That's my list of my favourite games of 2018, but what is your game of 2018? Let me know down in the comments section. I spent a lot of time writing this, capturing all the footage and editing this, so a like on the video is seriously appreciated. I'm not trying to be beggy because I kind of hate when people do that, it's just something that I would really appreciate. I love you all, have a good 2019, and thanks for watching.